plugged in? Controller, please. Controller. There. Never mind. No more. There we go. It stopped. Why'd you stop? I'm gonna get some water in a little bit. This is me streaming until, I don't know, I get tired. So it could be like a couple hours. Alright, controller working now? No! What? Why? Hold up, let me... Are you getting in the way? Yeah, I guess it was picking up my... What's it called? My Kitsune that was plugged into the back. Alright, BRB, just gonna get some water. You guys can chill out. I know Mirage is trying to fix his sleep schedule, so he probably won't show up. Well, he might drop by real quick, but probably won't stick around long. Most people will probably be asleep by now. It's fine. Alright, back. Alright. Load. Yet again, I could probably do voices now, but I'll do it in my normal voice anyway. Not fuck up the shit. Alright. So we gotta go get don't know what area we're gonna open in the map for the training grounds. How we move on to the next plane. um What's happened? What the fuck just happened? Yay. Looks like you got your wish. Wouldn't find hair that red on anyone else. Hold on, why is my throat not clearing up? Ugh, the hell's going on? Hey, Dad, what just happened? Huh? Agate! What are you doing here, too? I thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a sec. Where's Dan anyway? I thought I just got off the airliner and bumped into him. But now you're here and he's not. What's going on here? Hey, hurry up and fill me in. I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy. Of course I'm okay. We only just saw each other. Since short stuff here started turning on the waterworks, you up for filling me in on what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait, hold up. I didn't even know you were back in Lebron. And why's the priest here? It's a long story. A really long story. Just in case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know. Good to see you again, my friend. It certainly is. Still wish we could trade places, though. What I wouldn't give for Tita to be all over me like that. Truly the most fortunate man on the continent. Will you shut your traps? There are some really big misunderstandings going on here, and I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry, Agate. I was just so happy that I couldn't help myself. Now all we need to do is save Estelle, and the whole group's back together again. Huh? Estelle? Seriously, how many damn times do I gotta ask before one of you coughs up an explanation? This isn't another one of Erica's murderous traps, is it? She must really have it in for you if that's your first guess. Sounds like quite a lot's happened since your parents came back, Tita. You could say that. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, this whole thing still doesn't quite feel real, but I can't see anything you're saying changing that. So I'm in. Let's get to work. What? That was quick. You sure don't want to ask anything? You sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer as best we can if you got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I got a good idea of what the situation is from your last explanation. As for the rest, I figure it's easier just to see things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it just doesn't feel right having all these people gathered and no Estelle. So let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Thanks for helping us out. What are you thanking me for? Looking after younger braces is part of the job. That goes for you too. How's it been for you these days anyway? Feel like you gotten any stronger through that journey of yours? I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have, though. She's shaped up to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. No shit. Taking after her old man, huh? Still, I'm amazed how quickly you accepted that. This was reality, and not a dream or illusion of some kind. Did you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but... I think I have our answer. The warmth of Tita's embrace coupled with her unique juvenile scent were just too real to leave room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. What? I see. I kind of get what he means. Oliver, jail! Right now, jail! Whoa there, you guys aren't buying his stock, are you? No, there's no need to get so flustered or try to deny it. Agate, jail! Yo, Agate, jail, motherfucker! Jail, motherfucker! In jail right now! We're gonna build we're gelling this library somewhere. No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your age gap's just a little bigger than the average ones. That's all. Jail! Everyone, jail! I am so judging. In fact, the age gap's what makes it all so cute. Jail! Jail! You're so close, and yet that's what separates you just enough to make your relationship that much more sweet, yet thrilling to watch unfold. Jail! All of you, jail! You! Buried under the jail! When you put it like that, yeah, I can see the appeal. Jail! Tina's the only one not in jail, apparently. So, show of hands. Which of you asshole wants my sword in their face first? Wouldn't think we were in a perilous situation looking at them, would you? This is just our way, really. Jail! Well, I guess those two haven't said anything. But still, jail for a cop! What's the word? Complacency! Forget it. Can we just get to work? They didn't deny it either. Complacency! Actually, wait. Didn't you say you have another companion? The sister. Where'd she go anyway? Oh. Sorry, she's over in the library area at the moment. But she's not part of the group right now. Her name's Rias, right? I stopped to talk with her a while ago and couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. I stayed and spoke with her for a short while too. She has such a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful though, so it was mostly me doing the talking. Kevin, are you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joshua, but that's probably not the best idea. I seem to be the best at handling the cube for one thing. And there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're gonna want my help. So I think I'm better staying in the field. Still. It's alright. She'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we'd better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure. In that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. I'm sure my loot will be a perfect tool for the job. Just stop. You already go in jail. Well, I mean, Rias is... Well, actually, I don't know how Rias is, but... She's probably... You know what? I won't say anything. Just stop. She's not Tita. She's definitely not Tita. That's the issue. You're never going to grow up, are you? Alright, we got Shara. Honestly, I'm still good with Shara and Analyst. What the fuck happened in this series? It became a dungeon crawler. Honestly, he does actually look cool playing the lute in that outfit. Maybe he really is a prince. Shockingly, that is the one thing about him that actually holds water. The sun shines a rainbow bridge. I cross it to reach you. And yet as I search, it fades into the sky. dancing with loneliness on the wind. I can't believe he was actually serious. Finally managed to get into the Grouser. I went through all that training. Was finally promoted to a squire. But after all that... We'll look for these two in a separate section. The fiends we've encountered in here so far have been fierce enough. The farther we descend through the plains of this place, though, the more dangerous they're likely to become. We're gonna have to keep up our guard. So glad you're okay, Agate. I was already worried about whether you were drawn here, but not knowing if you were okay was... Okay, I get it. Stop hugging me. Besides... Never mind me. You haven't been getting yourself hurt while I was away, have you? No, I'm okay. I had lots of people looking out for me. Really? Well, that's good. All that's left is to save the other guys who ended up trapped in stones and get the hell out of this weird place. Next time you're heading out, take me with you. I don't feel like I'm gonna get what's going on unless I see it all for myself. Damn, someone's motivated. We're not taking you with us. We have every reason to believe that there are still people sealed in stones in this land that we have yet to discover. Whether that is somewhere in Lalacal or on the next plane, I don't know, but we need to find them. So let's keep going together. By the way, how's fixing your sleep schedule, Mirage? How's that going? Now conquered all 3 of the ordeals that this Garden's master mentioned. Presume that means our next destination must be the 5th plane. I wonder what kind of place that will be. Where's that fool Garden himself to, anyway? I swear I take my eyes off him for one moment. You'd think he could at least manage to play the good prince during times of serious crisis like this. You might... Honestly, in situations where you go to a con, you end up feeling way more energetic at the place.
Great! Take it!
So you might still just be okay. Alright, let's see if we can find those two. Chera and Analyst. They're probably down by the library. Yep. Dia seems to have cheered up some now. I'm glad I decided to come over and talk to her. Alright, nothing here. Unbelievable. Is that really the way you want to make your first impression on someone? And from the church, no less. At least play her a hymn or something. I'm not sure his choice of song is the problem.
Ready? Let's go!
Anyway, Chera's new look. God damn. Yo, low-key, I mean, this is how this game always be. The last stream was literally like 3 hours of me reading. We had like maybe 3 fights. Getting a lot of Sapith for quartz, but I don't really feel the need to spend it at the moment. Especially since I'm yoinking. whatever shit someone else has. Oh yeah, I guess we haven't gone through every viewer person. Their portraits. Right. Why am I here? Why did I? Might just be straight up Boston. Cutscene? Hold on. The light wasn't on when we were last here. It's dark outside now, too. Yeah, it's night here now. This is like how the time of day changed in the second plane. And the weight of the time of day isn't the only thing that's changed here. Let's see if we can find anything else. Got it. Look over there. We're gonna fight Estelle. That must be the warp to the next plane. Still, it's hard to believe that this is the same spot where we saw that beautiful scenery earlier. I don't think we've got much choice but to accept that this isn't the real Lulaco. Well, that was obvious. You think we should proceed onward? I'd say so. You might as well at least look at what we're going to be facing on the next... Gah! But not before we deal with this first. What? It's another one of the 77 devils. The other gatekeeper of Gehenna, feared for its dark incantations and frightful magic. Astarte of the Abyss. Gah! Is this Weissman's evil eye? Gotta be from the curse that was based on a far more powerful version that binds space itself. Damn it, I can't move a muscle. If we can't break out of this, we're finished. Gah, don't think I got a choice here. Begone, foul, blasphemous beast. Rias! Thank goodness. Oh, fuck, my voice cracked. Man, my voice be cracking a lot since I fucking got sick. 4-second puberty, bro. Thank goodness. I was worried I might not make it in time. Leave the devil to me. I'll take care of it in no time. God. Water. I drank like half my water already. Wow! He's not half bad. He's not letting the Grouser name down, that's for sure. Don't push your luck, Rias. You know as well as I do that's not an opponent you can take down on your own. I know, but I'm a squire of the Grouse Ritter. I have to at least try. Got a lot of things that I want to say to you. But right now, what I want to do most of all is protect you. Just like you and Rufina protected me. No. Ah! Rias! Oh, she's dead. No! Rias! You know, it's like 1 a.m. right now. I don't know if I should be like shouting like that. You know, Kevin, Did he go Super Saiyan? Kevin can now use the S-Craft, Spear of Loa. I sure wasn't expecting to end up having to use this in here. This is just a formality for the worthless devil like you, but I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. I can't read. The chances to repent or beg for the goddess's forgiveness have long passed. May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with sorrow. Become dust and vanish into the void of ignorance. This is Stigma's power in the form of countless time spears. Okay, it's good that we have an actual attack one now. Shit, man, let's just...
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Damn. I mean, it's just him shooting his crossbow in an extra special way, but okay.
I will run no more. Ready? Time to fight!
Be gone. It'd be really funny if we beat this boss just by spamming the craft abilities. Be hilarious.
Is in my hands.
Ow.
This ought to perk you up.
Those are a lot of sounds that keep playing even when I speed up.
I'll save you. I will run no more.
Is he dead? Damn, that was easy.
Not done yet.
I mean, I think I have it on normal mode, so whatever. Kevin. Kevin. Alright, this one's probably, Estelle. Oh. Huh. Well, at least it gave us something to justify the trouble. Well done, Kevin Graham. You again. Oh, good. Putting on. Your next destination is the Path of the Beast. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. Heh. You didn't perform as well as I hoped, but my words still came true, did they not? Just who are you? I think it's about time you took that lame-looking mask off and showed us your face, don't you? If that is what you wish, I would be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this, is that truly what you desire? What? You have but to say the word and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? You wish to see my face? Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I'm doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, that is because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you. And with that, you will finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced game boards for you. No, not again. Your next destination is the Path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light, and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path to yet a new game board become clear. Kevin, I know you got a lot you want to talk about, but let's save that until later, okay? But... Oh. After all, it sounds like this contains the girl we've all been waiting for. Everything else can wait until after she's out of this stone. Thanks, Kevin. Thank Aodios, we finally found her. Now Joshua could have his stepsister lover. Yay! Here she comes. What just happened? Hey, Estelle. Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light anyway? Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. You can say that again. Missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys missed me. I missed you. I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here. I'm not sure where to start, and a few who've done a total of 180 since I've last seen them too. I mean, wow, Olivier, you look all princely all of a sudden. And when did you cut your hair, Shara? Is that a new outfit? It's so daring. I'm taking quite a liking to it myself. I have to say, I still prefer that old white coat. I feel much more at home in it than this. Everyone else is same old though. Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new getup for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. It take a lot to get me to change them. Aw, man. It's so good to see you again. You don't look like you changed at all. You're still a total airhead from where I'm standing. Annalise, you're here too? And as for you, Josette, can you quit calling me a damn airhead? In case you were raised in a barn, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. What? I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though. Even the captain and mayor are here. Major. Sorry, Major, not mayor. It's lovely to see you too, Estelle. It's been quite some time. Man, this is the best reunion party ever! Don't forget about me too. Kevin! I don't recognize the person with you though. Hi. Hello, I'm Rias Argent, the Squire of the Grouse Ritter. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? It's nice to meet you. You really are a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room. You really think so? Hey, are you okay? You look a little pale. What? Sorry, Rias. Gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. Kevin handed the cue to Rias. What are you? I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin! Kevin? Is this because of the thing he did? What thing? What's going on? Kevin! Wake up, Kevin! Chapter 4. Boy. We definitely get through these a lot quicker if I just read them normally, don't we? It's just way more boring. But oh well. I gotta do it. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Structured sonnet? Look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you even been drinking anything? I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And even if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask. Okay. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done. So, if that is your wish, in what world did you think I would be happily obliged to such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, hmm? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you, but after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squall of the Grouse Ritter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. It's been for several decades, too. Congratulations. Turns out the position was meant for you. Huh? How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkabah will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia. Simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even on a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, and then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time and tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen, just to see my own face. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grousford or thousand-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented. But still. Well, no shit. No. I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. I'll start piling it on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing. Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Damn. He's dead. One moment. Let me look at that. Nope, nothing new. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us here were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following three. One, who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwartzritter? Two, what is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? Three, what is Phantasma? And how did it come to exist? That is a pretty, how do you say that? Succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those three in some way. Are there fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Succinct. That's not at all how it's spelled, but okay. Succinct. Or succinct. I think it's succinct. Alright, well. Dividing everything up in... I didn't make the English, man. I don't get it either. And yeah. Succinct, alright. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Man, why is English stupid? Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. It's kind of like the pirate used to save us when we were trapped in that barrier. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back. I wonder what it was then. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may have been some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua? Do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Rias, say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind. So I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Yeah, he sure knows how to give people a fright. You mind if I get clarification on something, Rias? Is my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of the stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. The seal carved into a person's very soul is said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grouse Ritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grouse Ritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like that. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No, ordinarily stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without a human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Last man was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make sure such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop of the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization the Grouse Ritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with the Ouroboros, instilling numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe that he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dreams of creating some sort of superhuman over the society. I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power? Or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of a stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it. That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Oh, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean? If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and leave till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cue. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in the service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure. Personally, see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, Sirius, I got a favor I want to ask. If you don't mind, would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you would accompany me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry? For what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Rias up. You know it.
You ready?
We'll
This
probably
ought
take
to
these
perk
two.
you up.
But first, we gotta see what people say. Oh, Estelle, do you know how Kevin's doing? He's fine, I think. He's got Chloe looking after him. All right. What a relief. I'm sorry for worrying you. Huh? What are you apologizing for? Nothing. Forget I said anything. Okay. Dominion or not, I don't know what that priest was thinking going nuts and knocking himself out cold. Could have ran what he was planning past us first before becoming dead weight. Some people, I swear. Look who's talking, Bucko. Arias, are you okay now? I'm fine. I managed to avoid taking any direct blows in the battle. I knew to go and help Kevin out if he really needed it. Well, I did some serious thinking about what you said. Just as Kevin had his reasons for wanting to be a knight, I've got my own reasons for becoming a squire. So, okay then. Now all we need to do is wait for Kevin to wake up so you can tell him how you feel, am I right? Yes, you're right. Anyways, thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Wow, I didn't know you two were so close. Oh, but I'm sure you know why though. It's because she is so cute! Is anyone surprised? No? No. Well, we freed you, Estelle. Now all that's left is to wait for Kevin to wake up and everything will be hunky-dory again. Sound like the Lord of Phantasma knew Kevin would use the stigma powers and end up collapsing. And that would make their kingdom draw closer to completion or something. Which is worrying too. We're going to need to be even more careful than before, aren't we? I don't want anyone else getting hurt. I always figured Kevin was more than he let on. I really like this first Descendant game, but the character I like having to keep moving or she loses her resources is rough. Okay. On that note, the poster girl for the first Descendant, Bunny, is voiced by Rebecca Chance Senna. Ah, okay. I'm gonna be honest. The characters from Xenoblade, it's like, it's not like one of the strong. I'm not like the most hype. It's like, oh yeah, Senna. Now, if you said Ashira, you said Uni. She's got a great voice, though. She does. Didn't think he'd go using some superpower and collapsing on us like that. Ugh. Yeah, if Kitty Archie shows up in another game, I'm gonna be hype as fuck. Tried looking into the Growlstrider in the congregation for the sacraments myself before. Fortunately, no amount of research could have prepared me for the sheer amount of power that the Dominion seemingly possess. If we're to deal with foes who are comfortable making an enemy of someone who possesses such power, this could get very tricky indeed. Only issue I have with her performances in the first Descendant is that she never goes yippee, but her laugh when she starts to run is fun. Okay. Yeah, from what everyone said, this Lord of Phantasma guy doesn't sound like they're gonna be a walk in the park. Oh yeah, well, I've got you here. What's the whole plan going these days? Huh? Whatever do you mean? You know, the one where you were heading back to the Empire to put into action? After you had us going with that crazy stunt you pulled back in Hacken Gate, you better be putting your back into it. If you're not, there's a staff here with your name on it. Oh, I see. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Estelle. I'll be sure to take them to heart. Wait, that's it? No dodgy questions or creepy comments with that dumb grin you've always got on half the time? You feeling okay, Olivier? Shara didn't drink you under the table again, did she? Attempt making an enemy of an extremely powerful dominion. But I'm going to stay here and get my beauty sleep. I wouldn't stand a chance against them. I feel like quite a few people are just waiting for when I decide to finally just stream ZZZ. It's like, that's a Mana game. When is Mana gonna play that game? Everything about the Lord of Phantasma is still a mystery to us. But look on the bright side, that ghost seems alright with us. I've got a whole lot of capable people here too. I'm sure there's gotta be a way for us to get through this. In terms of games, I've been addicted to X Defiant recently. I'm playing a lot of that. Been playing some on Daystream. I don't know if I'll end up playing technically today, tomorrow, whatever you want to call it. Because I might end up going to sleep later than normal and then waking up later than normal. And he usually streams on in the morning. Yeah, you see me on that? Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of that. How is he, Chloe? Hi there, Estelle. He's doing fine. He's actually sleeping soundly at the moment. He was groaning a little in his sleep till a short while ago, though. What? Really? That doesn't sound good. Whatever is happening is clearly as much of a mental battle as it is a physical. Much like Joshua experienced with his own stigma. Wayfinder still has you addicted. Keep wanting to play more Megaton, but that'll always be there. Yeah, I haven't played Megaton in forever, but kind of the same. It'll kind of just always be there, and I can just mash button and kill things. Yeah. Either way, all we can do now is let him rest. I don't know what game we'll play after this, to be honest. After Trails. I still gotta go through the stuff to get to the DLC for Elden Ring, but I don't know how long that would take. What I did last in my like New Game Plus rush through with my like high level character is what's her name? Renala? Moon Lady? I beat Moon Lady. You can just kind of tank shit when you just high level. I've just ran to the next objective. I think all I gotta do now is like go into the area where like the tree and city are, like that big golden area, and then it unlocks the ability to fight one of the bosses I gotta fight. And then the next thing I gotta do, I don't know how I get the second fight. Gotta figure that out. Maybe we could figure it out on stream together or some shit. But, yeah. Either way, all we can do now is let him rest. Oh, for sure. Could we ask you to keep an eye on him then, Chloe? Please. I'd be happy to. Surprised just how capable Josette actually is. She's a real natural when it comes to looking after people. Yep, she's way better than Estella anyway. Ugh. Well, I guess that's what happens when you grow up and surrounded with boys. Weren't you growing up kind of surrounded? But alright, whatever. At least Joshua.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it!
Okay, Joshua ends up here. It's generally not a good idea to rush the recovery process of mental strain using medicines. It's best to let him heal on their own. Let's make sure he gets plenty of rest. The cause of this is a mental burden that's affecting his body. So I think the best to do is just to let him rest for now. That's all we can do, really. Okay, that should do the trick for now. Now I'll just have to make sure he doesn't get too cold. Maybe I should whip up some porridge for when he gets up. Wow. I had her written off as a total dumbass, but she may actually be kind of capable. Gah. There's nothing to worry about here. Leave looking after him to us. Alright, who's the other character we had in our party? Shara? It's been one thing after another since we got in here, but I'm just glad you turned out to be alright. Who, me? but of course. My voice cracked. Joshua was putting on a brave face the whole time, but you know him. Anyone could tell how worried he was about you. I can't believe you. I can't say I blame him, not one bit. I was worried sick when I found out the Lord of Phantasma had captured you. It must have been so much worse for him. I was captured? For real? Was I? I mean, I guess I was, but it sure doesn't feel like that, bit. I don't even remember anything like that happening. Oh, whatever. No big deal if I can't remember, right? You never change. And neither do I. Now I can go back to drinking, worry-free. Why? What'd I say? So, are things coming along with you two anyway? Any major developments? Hey, you think you could give me some kind of heads up before asking me something like that? Go on, spill. I need to know these things.
You ready?
This ought to perk you up.
Now there should be like people to the right. I was aware that Father Graham was a member of the Grouse Ritter. Certainly wasn't aware that he was such a high-ranking member of the group, however, and one of its most powerful members at that. There was a point when Olivier tried delving into the research of the Grouse Ritter. He wasn't able to ascertain much in the end, no matter how hard he tried, though. After seeing for myself what their strongest members are capable of, I can understand why he would want to look into them. The ability to slay a devil of that strength in one blow is unusual, to say the least. Unnatural, too. But he didn't slay him in one blow. I don't think we can get a refill on her. Yeah. So we did this, One moment. Too lazy, I'm just gonna look up who I need. Oh, so we got the exam results, and then we need Chloe. All right, that's fine.
Great.
Just anything, I guess. I gotta kick my feet up. Do do do. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got a bunch of shit equipped already, so we're good. We got an EP for. Archstring. Silverthorn. Time. Do I want to remove this stuff just for the sake of this? Alright, get it pretty good. Heal. Quartz, water. Mine 4. I don't really know what to do. Fire and wind? I do that. Alright, for now that's fine. There we go. Got that there. And then this here. Alright. That's a lot of water. Making an EV4. Wind, earth. Yeah, mainly wind and earth. 21 AA 57. I hate that like it sometimes doesn't let me continue there. Unless I get lost. It might be that I'm getting lost in the menu. But yeah, this would even just put me to shy. Not quite enough. Anything need water that I might as well get? I already have that. We're not getting energy drain at this point. Or arch drain. Gave us a good stack though. Let's go do one of the doors. And we have Joshua for that one too. Who is the base of the... Oh, okay, I already did that one. So we could do Sun Door 2 and we could do Sun Door... Moon Door 3 and 4. Oh boy. Seems that I could go back to Moondor 1 now that I have Agate. Oh well. I don't know if it's access to me yet, but we'll see. Like if I have access to the part 2 yet. I don't remember it telling me to come back. Spring came, but it took far more time doing so than the average year. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Genis Royal Academy set foot into its grounds, slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. I might do this side story and then call it a stream. Short 2-hour stream. Uh-huh. That's our famous transfer student, huh? A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. Sieg! Sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I've had enough of being restricted in how to live. I've had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. Somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Settle down. I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rins. She's going to be studying, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Rins, and starting today I will be a first-year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. Still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school. So I do hope we can all get along. Damn, what a speech! Sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. Wonder if she's from a rich family or something. Sure, it sounds stuffy, so it would fit. She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from Borough, right? Yes, I'm from Grantham. You have any hobbies? Not especially. What? For reals? It's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. Suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No, wait, that was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay, class, that's enough. Sure, you must all have things you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. Oh, yes, ma'am. Alright then, time to get started with our new lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. Huh. Mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. Two weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. all anyone wanted to talk about was her. How smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves, and that she would naturally ease up over time. But the reality was somewhat different. Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Glad I attended class today. We ended up overcoming something. Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming. Oh dear, did everyone go home already? Haven't handed out all these printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer? No time like the present. Miss Viola, is there anything I could help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I'd feel a little bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go and hand these out to all the social studies students then? One each? They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Hopefully I don't have to actually remember people. Oh, this is the list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted these handed out right away. Might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as those who have returned to the dormitories. Okay, to work. I go. Really, I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of land mass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation. Excuse me. Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of giving printouts to all the social study students. I can't read! I can't read! Chloe gave Roy and Thelma a copy of printout each. Hey, it's a list of all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. Apologize for intruding on your conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Oh, right. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Excuse me, you aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no, I'm a natural sciences student, actually. Oh, oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you, then. It's time for our club to decide a new captain. Personally, I'm backing Felicity, naturally, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. I'm not going to let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to change her mind. Experience Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data. But that's just what he does. He didn't rely on guesswork either. His evidence for his beliefs is sound, too. I really do look up to him. Chloe, how are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? I'd like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here without any problems at all. I'm just glad I've been of assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only to ask. I'll do what I can. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much. I can't read. Ever. Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally starting to get used to life here? Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such short notice. Chloe, you undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You didn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you're being granted special treatment. If you say so, sir. Thank you. Meeting is going on in the faculty lounge, where I keep away to avoid disturbing them. Oh, I recognize you. You're the new first-year transfer student, Chloe Rins, correct? Yes, I am. I'm Wriggle, a third-year humanities student. I also serve as the captain of the fencing club. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. Is that you, Monica? Fine, we've been waiting for you, you know? Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made the mistake. Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made the mistake. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow on the uptake at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long. Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself and come back later. Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome! We'd be stoked to have you as a member. You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore her, Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. We really need to start soon, though. So can you make whatever you need quick? Oh, sure, sorry. Well, I came to deliver this. That's all. Chloe handed Clara the printout. Aw, this is all you were here for? The credits list? Come on, hopes up for nothing. Ooh. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that was all I wanted. So I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Oh, thanks. It's kind of weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. Oh, that's her, huh? Wish she'd stay and join the club. You're that new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. Why are you hiding there? Used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was from the Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up. Can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish I'd drawn it before they did so. That's my biggest regret. She sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange student from the Principality of Remiferia to the north. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. Sure wish I was. Huh? I know you. Chloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Oh, this is the list of this year's credits. What? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Wait, physical education is worth 5 whole credits? Oh, Dios help me. Suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute. Yes? Oh no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies. Okay. His interaction is weirder than Chloe's. They asked me if he could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing ones to give him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. That's no bad thing, though. On the contrary, I think it's great. Alright, primary reason I'm so worried on sleep schedule is I need to be leaving my house around 9 a.m., so I'm in Chicago at the right time to pick up a friend. Then we take the rest of the drive to Canada. Yeah. Ah. Couldn't. Wouldn't your friend have like a place for you to stay for your fucked up sleep schedule? So you just go to Chicago, stay at your friend's place for like however long you need, and then leave at the appropriate time? Is that a possibility? Oh, Dios, help us. Where is that loser? I would have thought we'd have found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. I can't fucking read! Stop your whining, you. I bet you've secretly been slacking off your research the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him? It's not happening. Why? I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. Who this? What should we do? Suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. I guess they're people who graduate by the time we show up. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. But we are going to need his approval in the end. So you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. I'll see you two later. Right. I guess we better get back to work. If we must. Huh? Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well, I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see. By going around after classes giving out printouts? One model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be walking around school for a while because of some other work anyway, so it'd be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Huh? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way. But it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's sorta... It's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be a total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good night is about the most we do, to be honest. Wish I could talk to her normally. In due time. In due time. Looks like someone's getting changed. Should come back later. If you happen to encounter the student council president, inform us at once. Oh, are you the new transfer student? Yes, that's right. I take it this is your first time coming to this room. There's no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council's vice president, Lucy Sayland. He's our secretary and accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come here whenever you like. She's so pretty. My name is Chloe Rins. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you. Is she the... Do we see her somewhere else? I'm trying to remember. Is she like a mayor or some shit? Oh, hey, Chloe. Sure you don't need any help with that? Really? Really sure? I'm sure. Promise all of these will be delivered no problem, so don't you worry about me. Well, if you're sure. Change your mind, though. Just come and let me know. There'd be no sweat off my end. So just say the word. Didn't we, like, go to every place? feel like we went everywhere. Oh, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Are you a first year? This is the school cafeteria. When you want something to eat, you can come right here. Maybe. There's no one here. No one here. Alright. Student council president causes you any grief, come and let me know right away. I'll deal with it. Yeah. I should have probably read it before, but whatever. Oh, it's you, Chloe. You haven't seen a really slovenly looking guy around here, have you? Slovenly looking guy? I said no then. Trust me, you've seen the guy I'm looking for. You wouldn't need to ask for clarification. Where could he be? He's not around here then. Hey Ricky, why are we here? Spring is coming, yet in my heart, it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me? Man, I get you. Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Suiola told me to deliver this to you. And to the printout. I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am, redoing the year again. What? I can't believe I have to do my third year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here. And look at me now. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for social studies students? This one's standing right here, Anton. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. It's not built for all that work. Oh boy. There's locked. I don't know who else I would have. I feel like I've been everywhere. Maybe the changing room now? I don't know. What's wrong with the schedule anyway? It's great to me. Seems very busy. Hey Chloe, this is how I wanted to join the Academy's music club, but guess what? Turns out that the club doesn't have any members. In fact, it hasn't since last year. So I have to rebuild it from scratch. That's why I'm here talking to Mr. Ratio. You want me to be the music club's advisor? I've certainly got no problem with that. But I know next to nothing about music and instruments. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, you're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Suiola asked me to deliver these. Oh, it's our credit list. There's so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. Surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year, too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there. If you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right? Oops, sorry, I'm coming now. Well, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering that printout to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others. But there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really stubbornness? Some weird way I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in place. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. Must have. Better go back and get it. Teacher probably forgot that there was a transfer student and didn't print out for you. Unless that was literally it, that I was trying to interact with the desk and it didn't let me pick it up. It was literally it on the desk that I was trying to interact and it didn't let me pick it up. Okay. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, the transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway, so yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what I learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again, too. Feeling kind of tired. We're not gonna see the president of the student council. There they are. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lecter. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oh, yes it is. So what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. There's everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. My hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way. As opposed to, let me clear my throat. Alright, hopefully better. I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here. So there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Was that really what you came here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like, ever? At least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know. My work's pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. Oh, I should have said monotone at the beginning. Aw, I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 mira coin. Oh, whoops. After Melia was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, she probably coughed up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. A view's awesome if you catch my drift. Excuse me? That weighs the boys' dorm. Oh boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. Several days later, after classes. Student Council, an autonomous body run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. Their most important duty of all is searching for their president. He's not here either. Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us and come back to the council room this time. Sure of it. Sir, every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings. We've searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs and the grounds? Ugh, this is taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're going to find him. We're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Huh? Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try to use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah? Guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No, sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on the leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever you did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter. So please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. Just try to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. You nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank Odious. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker, that's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. We lost count of how many times he's ran away from doing his council work in the past couple weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in our sights, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? No, nothing really. Speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It was actually Sieg who noticed him there. But I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. We got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Sure. So that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me. Was that really what you came here to do, though? There he is! What? Where is he? He was there a second ago. I saw him. Then why isn't he there now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh? Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could have convinced her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. Oh, yeah, favorite person. Hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe you managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there, and he was way too far up to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next. Doesn't even need to be specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. See! Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh no, it's more like a friend. Scream! Gotcha. See, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scream! Scream! So you lost sight of him? Scream! No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you. Thanks for trying to help. Scream! Wow. He really must be fast if Seek can't keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. You're telling me. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if Seek couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a bit. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse. It still leaves plenty of places if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? Really, you're sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us, but you really would might as well be the head honcho. I thought so. Still, Lecter's a slightly strange one, right? I don't see him around all that often, so I think I'd notice him if he did pass me by. I don't believe I've seen him today. Okay. Sorry for troubling you. Okay, not down here. How did he manage to get away? I had him attached to me with handcuffs this time, too. You shouldn't have been able to. Lucy? That can actually teleport, you know. There's no way I can keep him under control anymore. Lucy, don't give up. Being forced to deal with him all the time seems like finally making her crack. Handcuff? Lecter? I haven't seen him today, no. Excuse me, you wouldn't have happened to see Lecter around here, would you? Lecter. I don't think I have, no. Excuse me, yes. You wouldn't have happened to see the student council president anywhere, would you? Ah, yes, the student council president. You don't want to get involved with him, trust me. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. What? You're trying to find Lecter? He was there sitting in Miss Amelia's seat till not long ago. He was reading some book, but I didn't see the title. I was going to call him out to him, but he vanished before I could. He's a ghost. Lecter actually showed up to class today. You don't understand how rare that is. But he was being such a little butthead that I made him go stand in the corridor. You know what makes the situation even worse, though? Mr. Ratio says he was sitting in my chair. Can't believe him. Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't have happened to see our president anywhere, would you? You're having a little trouble finding him, you see. Actually, I have. He was sleeping over at the sofa there until not long ago. He's sleeping around in your office? I swear. Unbelievable. He doesn't even fear the dean? We're really going to have to take good care of him when we find him. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble he caused you, sir. We'll make sure that he answers for his crimes, we promise. Please don't worry about it. He seems to have taken quite a liking to this place. I'm rather used to it. I see. Excuse me, ma'am. You haven't spotted our president anywhere, have you? You're looking for him again, huh? Sad as it is to say. Well, I wish I could say I have, but I haven't. He's always sure to say hi whenever he passes by me, too. So I've definitely noticed if he'd be here. He does? That's oddly sweet of him. You have business with me? No. We still haven't found Lecter, though, I'm afraid. I've been looking for him for 3 days now. I think it's about time we threw in the towel. We always knew that finding that slacker would be a Herculean task. But he is in the academy grounds, so it can be done. No excuses. Catch him. Yes, sir. Oh, if it isn't Hans, you're gonna join our club, right? I mean, you rock at sports stuff. It'd be a perfect fit. Not happening, my man. We've only got time for Lucy. So that's why you decided to join the council. I should have known. Wait. No, that wasn't the reason. I knew something seemed fishy when you put your name forward. You just weren't the type. Is all our work just a game to you? Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I won't let you get close to Lucy using such underhanded trickery. Step back, Hans. She's mine, and I'm not letting you have her. How dare you? Lucy and I are destined to be together. You step back. Here they go again. See, she certainly is popular. Damn. Looking for Lecter. He was on the bench reading a book till not long ago. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder where he went. This fucking section is long. Double check that I'm still streaming. Okay, it does seem like it. Kept saying I didn't want to head to the club, but no matter how many times I did, Reina just kept bringing it up. And as if it wasn't any annoying enough, some boy walked past earlier yawning and telling me I wasn't good enough to be head. What does he know? I've never even talked to him. So pissed off, I think I'm just gonna take the plunge and do it. I'll show everyone I'll be a great club ahead. Bring it on! Just hiding in the girls' dorm somehow. Think I searching for that devil too? Same here. He's in trouble when I get my hands on him. Sorry, I want to head over to the cafeteria and grab some grub, but Mr. Effort's hanging around outside the dorm, so I'm stuck. Be in trouble if he finds me. Ugh. Time for examinations to begin. I don't know where to check now. Student council president came over not long ago. He started singing some weird song into my ear out of nowhere. Something about lunar threads and a knight with a mustache. Can't get the damn thing out of my head now, so I can't concentrate on drawing. I don't know where to go. Don't tell me I gotta go to back to the old. Oh no, there he is. We found you. You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is it that you're reading? It's Kitty Talk for Dummies. Nyago? Nya. Nya. Have you been sitting here reading all this time? I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't that as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Hector was right. Just what had I come here to do? Wow, this is a fucking long section, because I don't think it's over. After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Han search for the nefarious Lecter quite often too. Then roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. You're technically one too, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well... I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are! An angel shines her majesty upon us. Come on, Lecter, it's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Damn. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no, this is no time for fantasizing. I need to study. This guy's always down bad. This is a long fucking side story. We're finally free. I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe, how'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. No, there's no need to be modest. You know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. The smile says it all. I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap? This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. The student council's work resumes today. Or resumes today. I'll be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit. Guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along, too. You might not technically be a member, but you're our honorary lector catcher. We kind of need you at this point. I'll bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. It sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice. Let's go get ourselves some lunch, then we can head over there. Alright. Yo guys! Whoa, Lecter's here? What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, I'd appreciate it if we avoid that fine subject. Much like how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry. Oh, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You three can go first, speaking of your highest aspirations so that we all might hear. Please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the student council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. This is such a long fucking section, dude. Oh my god. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. Dramatic gasp. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Oh, Lecter. When he's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, next month will be... I'm exhausted. Trying to find Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness for not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar, you went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them. You're right, I saw you too. Oh, hey. This is what I needed, a few people who look like they've got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the academy clubs and start drafting up a budget. Okay. I guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? And then an envelope to Chloe. A moment. Let me pick this for a second. It helped. I took a paper towel to help pop one of my knuckles. Feels better. Okay, that one won't pop. Something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Rouen. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either. So there you go. Enjoy. That sounds very much like it's your job. Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe, you got a feather on your head. I do. Lecter brushed his hand across Chloe's head. Guess that must have been C's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it. How long has that been there? I hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would be so embarrassing. You know about Sieg? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe, you are aware that you just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, I hate to be the one to break it to you. There wasn't a feather on your head. You did it again. Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You got to go after him and force him to take it back. Shouldn't have to do this work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start, like we're probably talking, like what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the mayor of Rouen, after all. Aww. We were kind of hoping you could help us with our work, too. Sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it. No big deal. You know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help you with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really? Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of the monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too long. I won't. I also forgot that she has not. I wonder if we see the orphanage at all. This is a long ass fucking side story. Are you sure this is? Alright. Going to need permission to go out of the academy grounds, aren't I? I should go let the dean know what I'm doing. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. So I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. I gave the dean a brief explanation of what she needed to do. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. And while a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course. Take care. Thank you. She looks so much more chipper now. Suppose I have him to thank for that. Wonder what became of him. I don't think we know him, right? That girl's still sitting on the fucking bridge. Okay, I don't think she was there in every scene we had in this town. But I just remember the girl sitting on the bridge there. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. Last time I came was during the 100 Days War. Whoops. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. You didn't make it seem too urgent. So nice to see this town so lively. Really has changed in atmosphere since then. He's here anyway. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Lecter, what are you doing here? For students, gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa! I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should have asked the dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. It sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. Stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. God. Excuse me. I'm a student from Genis Royal Academy here on the Student Council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmore? I'm afraid not. It's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. There's the one guy. I'm the mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. Sir, you're a student of Genis Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. So I handed the envelope to the steward. Ah, I see. It's the list of all the academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously, there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genis Council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. Sure, the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue to work as part of it the best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means, stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. The bad guy. That might not be so bad in this game because he's being Team Rocketed. They gave him the Team Rocket brush. I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. I knew it. Excuse me. Wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? Trying to find him. Ah, you must mean Master Lecter. Master Lecter? Young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Think how odious for Lucy. So sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Student Council President, no less. I really do apologize. Oh, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, he placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. Can't believe he's even an active gambler. So far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him over to turn over a new leaf. Yeah, we got the orphanage now. Something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna, it's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. Sure, I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Oh, I found a pretty red stone. Excuse me, this wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! Chloe handed the boy the stone. Phew, glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I'm Clem, and thanks. Anyway, bye! Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So you might not need my help, but you'd be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could. Sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. His house is this way, though. Guess he must be from Minori. Dude, it's still going. This is like an hour-long side quest already. Like a side story. It's been an hour. And it's still going. Oh. What's wrong? Well, the place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well. Somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here. Because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Rouen. Ugh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swear when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. I didn't know that she already was familiar with it. I don't remember too much if they already like showed why she knows the orphanage. What's up with you? Why do you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? Gotten used to life at the academy. I made friends there. I resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high, and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or anything, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up and I'll leave you behind. there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Major and I... It's you. It's really you. I... Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. Oh, is Joseph her brother or some shit? Or like someone that she knew that like was Theresa's boyfriend or some shit? Passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Rouen and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning. Ah! Is somebody here? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe? The Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like as good a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father. All my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. Okay, so she did get raised here. I forgot about that. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. Yeah, but that's in the past now. 1 month later. God damn, it's still going! Jesus fucking crap, what the fuck? It keeps going! I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I better hurry back to the dorm. Dude, it's been like, I thought it was gonna be like 30 minutes. Maybe an hour. But it's already been more than an hour. Huh? The lights are already off. Jill must have gone to sleep already. Ah! Good evening, my dear. Hello? What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Patron Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So? Huh? You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. Acquaintance's house? Huh. Uh-huh. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Hold up. That's the place between here and Minoria, right? Oh, phooey. Was hoping it was gonna be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans! Don't you dare call them that! What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I am not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. It's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Oh my god! You know what? I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it. We can finish this tomorrow. Fuck this shit. It's still going, dude. Alright, guys. Thank you for dropping by and watching the stream in my impromptu hour. Thank you for Mirage for typing in chat. Thank you for any other lurkers. Yeah, I think I'll probably just end again. Tomorrow we'll stream more of this. I don't know if I could. I'm gonna see if I could do something next week on stream, because it might be worth doing, but we'll see. It's if they let me, sort of thing. Alright guys, see you later. It's just gonna end. No raid or anything. Probably yet again stream again tomorrow. It might be late. I'm hoping it won't be late, but probably with my fucking procrastinating ass and the fact that I kind of like took what I like to call an elongated nap in the middle of the day today. But you know.